Hello everyone, it's Allie from Titan and welcome back to our channel. I am here with another non-sports personal break tonight. We're stepping away from those Mandalorian personal breaks just for a little while to check out some of the new Upper Deck X-Men Metal Universe boxes. I do have 3 boxes here for Joshua K from Pennsylvania, so thank you so much Joshua for letting me open these on up for you, and I hope to find you some awesome Marvel cards to add to your collection. Did actually go ahead and open up a full case this past Thursday. We'll go ahead and link that right up there if you guys want to go ahead and check it out. Did find a couple sketches per case. Did find a 1995 X-Men Metal buyback number to 10. Also in the 12-box case, did find a total of 5 Precious Metal Gems red number to 100. So hopefully we'll find a couple here for Joshua. Those cards were gorgeous. But although it was very hard for me initially to discern the gold parallels from the base, I am loving this set. I thought the cards were gorgeous. Loved all the inserts. My personal favorites were the geode shadow boxes, just because I'm a big rocks and minerals fan myself. Was a geology major for a little bit, and then I was like, I just want to study it. I don't necessarily want to do it as a profession, so I switched to math, which I'm not doing that either. But you know what? I had a good time. It's employable, I guess. But I love those rocks and minerals, so the geodes are my favorite, so I hope do find some here for Joshua. Only ended up finding 2 out of a 12-box case there on those. So let's go ahead and jump on into these 3 boxes. This will be a bit of a larger break, so let's just jump on into it by snapping us into the corner. Let's get started. As usual, we'll do a recap at the end of box number 3. But let's go ahead and get on into it. Now, I did notice some of the packs, the cards shift a little bit. Probably happened getting a little bit jostled in transit, so definitely be very careful when you're opening. Try to make sure you peel the pack completely open without pulling any on the sides. It is possible to kind of nick the corners of the front and the back card, so you definitely want to be careful. I would recommend pulling it all the way down and then off to the side to prevent, of course, no guarantees that everything will be minty fresh. Sometimes stuff does happen, but I would suggest that's the best practice here. All right, pack number 1. In this product, you do have your base, 1 through 100, then you do have high series. You also can find 3 gold parallels. They're 1 in 8 packs for the high series and the regular, so you should be finding about 3 per box. We do have a rogue here. This is the high series. Does have a different base design than the regular 1 through 100. Although I will say sometimes it is confusing. This rogue here is very gold in the background. Sometimes it is confusing when you come across the tier 2 golds just because the 5th and 6th slot of the pack, because there's only 6 cards per pack, the 5th slot is where you'll find your numbered parallels. Usually that's where you find your insert and of course your gold. So sometimes on this tier 2 golds, they kind of blend in, but you definitely want to check that 5th slot in your pack for any kind of, if it looks a little weird, definitely don't hesitate to flip it over and see if there's any kind of numbering on the back. But all right, pack number 2. This is one of the ones I would say that you need to be careful. Now, we didn't have any damage here, but like I said, they do shift in the pack. So this Mr. Sinister on the front, who looks really pink, even though he's not going to be a pink parallel, he's the first card in the pack, definitely could have gotten cornered if I wasn't careful enough. I am going to flip it over just in case. There are pink parallels numbered to 75, but he is not one of them. Do have, now that's nice, purely periodic insert, 17 of 95. They are numbered out of the elements. This one here is Silver Samurai. The lowest I've seen was an angel numbered to 3 because it was the 3rd element. So I'm sure there's other ones out there, but this is very cool. And we found one of those in that case last week. Purely periodic Silver Samurai, 17 of 95. Then we do have a high series Deadpool as well, but let's get, I'm actually going to sleeve up and top load this Silver Samurai. Very cool pull here for Joshua. Now, there's no specific guaranteed hits per box or anything like that in this product. Like I said, you can find sketch cards. I'm not sure if you can find comic creator autographs. We didn't see any of those. Can find comic book cut panels. We did see 1 out of 50 that was sick in the case. We do have a gold blob here. Number 79. That is a regular base. Like I said, easy to discern the base from the high series just based on that design. So hopefully we find Josh a nice cut panel, maybe even a sketch here out of these 3 boxes. I know I'm asking for a lot, but I'd love to find great things for everybody. Do you have another, perhaps gold here, Bedlam? That's what I'm saying, sometimes the tier 2 ones a little odd. I mean, the background does have some gold in it. We will set it off to the side for now. Don't find anything else that looks like a gold. We'll go ahead and sleeve them on up. But man, some of these tier 2 ones drive me insane, and this feels a bit poofy. Wonder if we have a geode, maybe a comic cut, or maybe even nothing at all. Maybe I'm just imagining things. here in this next pack. The packaging on these cards reminds me of Upper Deck Goodwin Champions from last year, and also the O-Pee-Chee. Not as difficult to open, but still a pain. That's my negative for this product, is I don't like the packaging they use. We have a purple. This is the Grandiose Stepford Cuckoos. The true purples are one-of-ones, but this is a Grandiose parallel. There's a lot of characters here on this card, but on other Grandiose parallels, the background really does stand out. This one, you don't see it as much, but it's still very nice. So I'll go ahead and sleeve that on up. Grandiose Stepford Cuckoos. That's cool. Psylocke and Blink for our high series. We have a Grandiose Angel. See, look at that. That background's super trippy, but I like it. Kitty Pryde High Series. Definitely want to have a lot of penny sleeves readily available opening this product. I know I tend to oversleeve. I love sleeving up all kinds of parallels. So if you're just like me, definitely make sure you have a lot of sleeves on you, because you have your golds, you have your Grandiose. I like sleeving up the inserts as well, just because they're so cool. The foiling on them is spectacular in this product. We have Legion and Cannonball High Series. I think we have our Palladium in this pack. One per box on the Palladiums. Do have Magneto. Nice character there. And Pyro High Series. Now those singles from that case opening I did last week, I meant to get them listed, of course, last Friday on our eBay shop, but I'm hoping to finally catch up with everything, finish off those Mando listings, finally get to those Star Trek Picard from like, what, 2 months ago? Hoping to catch up with that this week. So if you're curious in picking up some X-Men metal singles from us, go ahead and check out that link in the description down below. Give the shop a little follow on eBay if you want to check out new Marvel items, just because I should be getting to listing those this week. Getting close to the end of box number 1. I think I see a PMG. It is Onslaught Precious Metal Gems Red. That is number 86 of 99, card number 90, Onslaught PMG. Get you sleeved on up, Mr. Onslaught. And last pack, we'll find out if that Bedlam is truly a gold or not here. It was not. We have Shadow King Gold. But that Stepford Cuckoos look gold. This drives me insane. The golds drive me insane. Because some of them do have like a gold coppery background. This one here, the Shadow King, it's always in the 5th slot in the pack. It's always in the 5th slot. So you see Stepford Cuckoos there looking crazy in the back and be like, well, it looks like a gold, but now I have that in my memory bank that the regular ones have a gold copper tint to them as well. All right, but we did have all of our high series here out of box number 1. Found one of each Grandiose. Of course, our Palladium. Did also find a PMG and that super cool Purely Periodic. Let's see what else we find here. Going into box number 2 for Joshua. I wish we had more of this product. We only did get in 2 cases. We wanted to open up just an inner case, but this is one of those rare Marvel products that doesn't have inners. So we just went ahead and opened up a full 12-box case. I'm excited to see what other cards we find. I'm a big sketch collector myself, so I love seeing sketches. This seemed to be not too many sketches per case, but like I said, did find 2. So 1 every 6 boxes isn't bad odds. I'm about a 50-50 shot here finding a sketch for Joshua. We have M. I believe this is the gold. Yeah, because the sky has a gold tint to it instead of blue, but I will, just like I did with that Bedlam, we'll just set it off to the side and we'll see through the rest of the box if we find ones that look more gold. This pack feels heavy. We do have a metal card. Very nice, very nice. What will it be? It looks to be a copper. These are numbered out of 85. Ooh, X23 copper. That's beautiful. 47 of 85. These are the Planet metal cards. Of course, copper being the numbered parallel. The base are aluminum. Copper's out of 85, even though it says out of 75 on the packs or something, but Pack odds aren't always correct. They're usually a good guide, but did point out some inconsistencies during our case break. X23 Copper here in box number 2 for Joshua. Doing nice, doing nice. Do have a Magneto Gold. Definitely easy to tell on the base golds because, of course, you're supposed to be finding a tier 2 in that slot. M is still in the mix for being gold or not. We'll find out, of course, by the end of this box. And then Cypher just has a pink background. There are pink parallels, but he's not pink. Richter and Nimrod. I am Nimrod. That's how I imagine he sounds. I don't collect a lot of Marvel comic stuff myself. More of an MCU person, just because I don't read too many comics. But I enjoy looking at these cards. We have a Grandiose Mystique. Purple. Nice, nice. Get you sleeved up, Miss Mystique. Sunspot. And Gambit. Is that another PMG back there, or is that just red? It's just red on the side there. Lilandra and Shatterstar for our high series. We have a Grandiose, Sebastian Shaw, and Toad. Firestar and Colossus. I think we have our Palladium here. I see something that's shiny here. We do have Cable, Palladium, and Sage, high number. All right, 2 packs left. We are waiting on 1 more gold, 2 more potentially, but at least 1. That looks gold to me. We have Scarlet Witch. And the last pack. The Zorn looks pink. And then Copycat, that should be a pink here. 74 of 75. So the Copycat is pink. The Zorn, which is more pink, is not. But like I said, I love the bright colors on these cards. It's just the parallels drive me up the wall. So that M and the Scarlet Witch were both gold, because the only other one we found in this box was the Magneto. I also did find that Copper X23 out of 85, and that pink Copycat out of 75. Let me sleeve up these 2 tier 2 golds, and then we'll get on into our 3rd and final box here for Joshua. Boxes have been fruitful, purely periodic, and then X23 metal out of 85 is super nice. Let's see if we can find anything number to 10. We also found in box number 1 a PMG as well. Let's see if we can find one of those green PMGs out of 10, or another buyback number to 10. Comic cut, sketch card, all would be welcome. Here we go. Final box here for Joshua. Do actually have 2 single boxes coming up later tonight as well if you want to see more X-Men Metal Universe openings. You have a gold domino here. Don't look, Steven. I know Steven in chat must be jealous right now. Ooh, we have Geode. I love Geodes. We have Beast and a Husk. G3s, so it shouldn't be a high number. I believe they're actually number ordered. I'll go ahead and grab a thick sleeve. And I believe a 130-point top loader here for this Geode. I love these Geode inserts. They're so cool. So that is probably our fancy card of this box. Actually, they are 180 points. Thought they'd be 130s or 180s. So that should be probably our fancy card. I'm noticing you're getting 1 fancier card per box. Of course, could still find even potentially a 101 or a PMG, but in terms of like fancy inserts, shouldn't be finding a Planet Metal or anything like that, because I think we do have that Geode. And while I'm at it, I know that Domino looks different than other ones we've seen, so I'll go ahead and sleeve her on up. Tier 2 Dominoes, our first gold of the box. We have another gold here. That is Scarlet Witch gold. A Tier 2 Mystique. Scarlet Witch and her daddy base golds here for Joshua. Now we just need to find a Palladium Scarlet Witch to match that Magneto Palladium from box 1. Cyclops and random. I don't think so. I don't think that Mr. Sinister is gold. He's looking at me funny, but I don't think so. Do you have a grandiose here? Warlock. Love how you can definitely tell these straight away. Well, the Stepford Cuckoos was a little iffy, but it is there. You do have that purple sheen. Another grandiose. We have Arcade in Exodus High Series. Arcade. Don't think he's gold. Famous last words, I feel. They're just waiting on one more. Hopefully it'll just be a tier 1 and it'll make me confidence in my decisions that I said the Mr. Sinister and that Arcade weren't gold. We have a Blast Furnace insert here. Juggernaut. Was not actually expecting another fancy insert, so nice to see. Blast Furnace. Those are about 1 in every 3 boxes. The Blast Furnace and the Arc Weld. We did see 4 in a case, which makes them 1 every 3 boxes. Like I said, the Geodes, we saw 1 every 6 boxes. Same thing with sketches. Just found 2 of those per case. Let's see approximate odds. Of course, that's not necessarily how it falls, but just 3 packs left. Man, this opening has gone by quickly. Only 17 minutes. What do we have here? We have our Palladium Sunspot, Palladium of the box, and Ultimate Wolverine. My thick sleeve bag is hanging out on camera. Get off camera, bro. Ooh, I see gold here. That's Hope Summers gold. Now that's gold. If that's not gold, I'm going to riot. So I think we have our golds. I'm sleeving it up. I'm confident in that Hope Summers. All right, last pack here for Joshua. Man, this has gone by so quickly. I think we have another pink. Or that's another red BMG. It is a BMG Cecilia Reyes. Number 72 of 100. So beating the odds here. We got 2 out of 3 boxes. Like I said, we got 5 out of 12 boxes in our case opening. So 2 PMGs, an X23 out of 85, a Geode. We got some dope stuff here for Joshua. Glad that didn't knock stuff over because it actually fell on the table instead of just straight on the floor like I thought it would. But anyways, let me straighten up our piles, and of course we'll get into our end of break recap. Like I said, definitely some really nice stuff here for Joshua. My favorite, though, I like Geo, but I'm not crazy about the Beast design on it. So I'll go actually with that X23 Copper being my favorite pull here out of the 3 boxes. But let's start off with these. Did have a Copycat Pink, number 74 of 75. Did have that Geodes Beast insert, Geode number 3. X23 Copper, 47 of 85. This art style is more my preference in terms of comics. That's why I like following the different characters and stuff, but I'm more I feel geared towards the films, just because in the comics, comic book art style, the traditional comic book art style, I don't personally like. It doesn't tickle my fancy. I like more like this. So I do have some comics. I tend to stick more towards the Star Wars, the art style, especially the Matthew Noto art. I like that. I like that watercolory look to it. But I like the more, I guess, realistic style rather than like this. I don't think looks bad. It's just not my preference on that Copycat. But that's why I tend not to be into the comic cards. I tend to be able to stay away, have some self-control with comic cards. But this is gorgeous. X23 here, Planet Metal Copper. And we also had box number 1, Purely Periodic Silver Samurai. Man, I've got Phoenix right on the brain. The Great Ace Attorney comes out next month. So I'm excited about that. So I'm thinking about Ace Attorney stuff, so I said Steel Samurai instead of Silver Samurai. But 17 of 95 here on the Silver Samurai purely periodic inserts. Our 3 Palladiums, we had Sunspots, Cable, and Magneto. We also have 1 Blast Furnace insert of Juggernaut. And 2 Precious Metal Gems, both red, no greens, both red. Cecilia Reyes and Onslaught, of course, both numbered out of 100. We also found 2 High Series Grandiose, Stepford Cuckoos and Warlock. And then 4 Base Grandiose, Arcade, Sebastian Shaw, Mystique, and Angel. And then for our golds, I think we did find an even amount, 4 of each. I'll just pan through those. Here's our tier 2. Oh, actually. Wait, did I miss one? This was... We have 9. No, okay, we do have the appropriate amount. I was like, hold on. I'm used to us having even amounts of inserts, but we do have an odd number. So we actually had more tier 2 than tier 1. So, like I said, they're both the same odds, both 1 and 8 for the high series and regular gold parallels. But I still feel like that's an accomplishment because in general, the tier 2s are harder to get. So, feels good, feels good. And of course, did have cool cards though. We had Scarlet Witch and Magneto for our tier 1s, Shadow King, and Blob. But that does it here for these 3 boxes, 3 fruitful boxes here for Joshua. So thank you so much, Joshua, for letting me open up some more Marvel for you here on the channel. Really hope you enjoyed the opening and love these new additions to your collection. I really like these. Geodes, a really cool Metal X-23, and a purely periodic. This is great for a rock nerd. The rock themes and the metal card. I love it. This is great. So congrats to Joshua on these pulls. I had a great time opening on up. So I hope you enjoyed the opening. And all of you out there watching, of course, I hope you enjoyed it too. So if you did, don't forget to go on ahead and smack that like button. Like I said, do have more X-Men Metal coming up later tonight, so make sure to stay tuned for those videos. This is the 3rd video of the night, so this will use up all the notifications, but there's still more coming, so keep your eyes peeled. Best way to do so is make sure you have us in your subscription box by hitting that little red button down below. But before I get on out of this video and into our next one, do have 1 box of X-Men Metal for Ricky to check out. Do have to give a big shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your support of the channel. Bossman and I truly do appreciate it. We do have 8 Black Label fans, and in Bounty Hunter Breaks, Epicenter Gaming, Fails Tales, Kira Soltari, Sean F., Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also do have 12 Gemmint fans, Alberto M., Chicago Infinity, Chris Rivers, Devon, Dusty Archuleta, J. Geek, Jake Rhino C., Joe Howe, Michael C., Michael Bigelow, Scorecard Collectibles, and Sinvicta. But thank you so much again to all of our channel members, and all members do have their names shown on screen at the end of every video. But that does it for me here in this one. Rest of the videos tonight should be much shorter. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and hope to catch you in the next one. Bye!